They want the drill, but they don't want to pay.
They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause I took no risk. Why bet you wanna be famous, huh? They act like they made us, huh?
He ain't supposed to get it. Just go to my name in the party.
I make a lot of new money, huh?
And he's spitting on her.
Be liking my flavor, huh? I think it's cause.
All of them drunk. He can't go to the party.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh
got something. I'm broadcasting. Are you in the party?
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Bob. For the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
You doing it through the party though? Go to the actual party. Damn, Sam, you paused the game, bro. Oh.
Ready? 95-56.
Nah, man.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Complete to Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
No bitches on here for real, man.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 41, Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Yeah, how this shit gonna be?
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now Breeze on third down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Go for it. Go for it.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer.
You ain't blocking enough. I told you about that. Try my new plays. I just made up real quick. I'm lying, man. Chill out. I ain't make my own playbook. I stole somebody's playbook.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
What you mean? Shut up.
No spacing. Motion. Hey,
man, I don't want them to do. Why you want to do all that? Hey.
4-7's the mic.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, I threw a pick.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
That boy can't run that edge.
Partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, You must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. That second down play nets a -4.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen that play got swallowed up.
That's why.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Well, it's 4th and 9. Now who you bigger than?
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Yeah, I think
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington.
I take the kick.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshall.
Come on, go.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested.
That's what it was. He was so quiet.
Take over in a deeper position.
Now Kamara, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
First of all.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
He's coming across the field.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Damn.
Breeze now on 1st down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Lay down. What is that?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going into our defense? Thank you. A huge thank you. You said didn't lead to...
This is caught inside the 15. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw for Big Ben. And even 40 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Practicing, man. Like you.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, it's a deep pass.
Got back there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
They ain't got that shit like that. Like if it was Aaron Rodgers or somebody, he would do that bit fast. Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes, they'd have got that bitch out of there.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. The open man is Smith. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where he snapped it from, the 22.
Damn, Rachel.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And now he'll turn and off his back into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Get used to it, man.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try to pressure your advantage.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them. Because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit. But must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back.
This is not the same year, man. It's a different year, man. This is a different year.
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
Oh, I should have blocked that. I wasn't even paying attention.
And this one is right down the middle.
I wasn't even paying attention. I should have blocked that.
Still trailing, it's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
No, not problem. We got a lot of new shit on here, too. I can't say that. Until then, shut up.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, 1st down. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that. And 2nd down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there. It turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time he fell incomplete.
No, he don't throw, but I'm going to take it.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
And Kamara has it stripped. The Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Here's Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Now, why would I want to go and do that?
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on fourth down, but they're going once more. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Breeze going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Come on.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Good, man.
Breeze now to throw. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Breeze going to go on 4th down.
Underneath that shit there.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
He was on the first game, man. I felt the same way.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
And this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Breeze now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. Well, again, they'll throw with Breeze. They'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to take a shot at the end. And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
First time in the game, man. Hold on, I'll be right back.
EA Studios in Orlando.
Yo.
Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Yo.
Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Who you playing in man?
My homeboy that's in the league.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Roethlisberger will throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
They're going to try and throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's you on the game. That's all you do. Hey, stop marking.
Finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
All that nigga do, nigga
beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
I bet you got so much shit. I can't wait to see
end zone on first down, but it lines up incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
Wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're nice. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Hayward able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That's the second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he can put it on his personal highlight reel.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage. He doesn't get it.
And it'll be intercepted. The safety turnover expects it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And I did L2 one time. Why I ain't never did L2 again?
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something?
L1, what the fuck it is? I ain't never did that shit again.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody
you might get put back up.
Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Roethlisberger. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Maybe we would have had a fast wide receiver on this motherfucker.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Going deep for Moncrief. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And a decent effort, but they'll mark him down about 3 yards shy of the first. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he goes backwards on this one.
Oh, my
Losing
God.
yardage to the 7.
I'll be right with JD. You trying to run when I get done with this?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Alright. I'll be right back.
It'll be on my good road.
Excuse me.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
66. Cut.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This will be caught at about the 6. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Stop looking at my bill. I see you over there.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Back to throw Dobbs. They pass up the three, fake it, it doesn't work, and the Saints will have the football back.
I remember being taught that cliches have
if you press the button throwing to
for a reason. A lot of times it's true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sit?
Bing!
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bud Dupree, his second sack of the night.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
No, go back.
On first down, Breeze. And he'll lay it and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Breeze. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Yeah. All right.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, exit.
Breeze now. Pass incomplete.
Tre'Quan
Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cameron Jordan bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Oh, he on
2
fire.
minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now on 2nd and 16, Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in by James Washington.
Get that nigga there.
He goes down.
Watch him.
We're getting this inside the 25.
He was on
Fresh out
fire.
of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Hey, Bahini. Oh, yeah.
Roethlisberger going to throw. Looking for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I'll be back, little Sam. Hey, Padini.
Yellow waiting. I got you. 53.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Now a desperation throw. And got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Keep walking for, man. Yeah.
Jack 15. Both of them.
They start the drive with Connor. And an alley to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And you know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
You on Matt now, JD?
There on first down, and it keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking,
I got 40
nice
seconds.
hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now.
You say what?
Stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
You talking to me?
The Steelers on third down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Huh? No.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, 67 yards. And the Steelers
Man, come on.
find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh,
That's well good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
That nigga ain't
Boswell
bought
now
all
to kick
day.
it away after the
You must know
touchdown.
you must know pussy in the party. That's what it is.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You must smell the party.
You ain't no dog, but.
Ready? Y'all waiting? Check 55 Mike. You get with me? You get with me?
ABE.
Back to throw, Breeze. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Bud Dupree in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time.
Oh, I missed every shot with
But
the
the big
pistol.
thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
No ace, my God.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Oh. Damn, they got man, we had them bitch ass nigga.
Drum roll, please. You must be in the match.
Marcus.
What? Why you didn't let him keep it?
He had it.
You heard me, JD?
BFI. BFF.
Oh shit. I got the wrong fucking thing.
Do I look like I give a fuck?
Don't drop that.
Whoa. Yeah, dude, I better be, or you can fucking kiss my ass, you missing a bean. Whoa, so it's on the past.
Come on. Go get it. Hey, come on. Did you give me some bacon?
Well, my fucking Cowboys, man. You got trick. You got trick plays already.
Ain't got no trick plays, man. Take the string down.